Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks Season 3, Episode 15, just that. I just watched episode 14. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist that I made for Twin Peaks in case you want to rewatch all of my reaction videos to all of the season 1, season 2, the movie, the deleted scenes of the movie and all of the season 3. On that playlist you have all of these reaction videos into the chronological order, so that's really easier if you want to binge watch everything. You have the same playlist on my Patreon if you can be interested, and remember that on my Patreon you have advantages. You have two advantages: to have the episodes sooner, but also to have two versions for the videos. You have a longer version than the one that I post on YouTube with the level 2, and you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to the full episode, to the full movie, each time it's with the level 3 through my Patreon. I'm gonna try to make a short intro because soon it's gonna get darker, you know, it's really the end of the day, and because it's winter, the end of the day is happening really quick, you know, in France, so I have to make a shorter intro, which is gonna be difficult after the episode 14 that we had, during which we had the confirmation, we had the reveal of the fact that Diane and Dougie's wife, they know each other, they are connected by blood, meaning that in fact now we have a reason behind the fact that Dougie Jones, you know, was chosen to become Dougie Cooper. Like, it makes sense that it's him, and we have several connections also with that. We have that dream that Gordon made about Monica Bellucci, remembering him about that time when Phillip Jeffries came when they were younger and told him, looking at Cooper, do you think that he is truly, who do you think that he is? Like, asking with a question about the fact that maybe it's not the real Cooper. He received, during that same period of time, Sheriff Truman's phone call about the fact that Laura, into her diary, mentioned two Coopers, the potential of two Coopers, during the same moment. We had Albert explaining to Tammy the first case of Blue Rose, and in fact the explanation behind it, they went for one case, Gordon and Phillip Jeffries, and into the same room they found two ladies looking at each other, one of them dying and saying, I am the Blue Rose, and it was really like, I am the copy, I am not the real thing. It was just the first scene, and we already had all of these informations, we already had all of these moments, and in addition of that, I was emotional because of that moment, because right there, today, for me, it's my first session of binge watching of Twin Peaks after the announcement of David Lynch's death. I already told you that that announcement surprised me, made me sad, but also I felt really weird about it because the day before the announcement I watched one of his movies for you, for making a reaction video about it. On the day of the announcement I was working, editing that video, so I felt surrounded by David Lynch during these two particular days. In general, because it has been months that I've been watching Twin Peaks, so that announcement, at first I couldn't believe it, I thought that it was a prank, and since it happened, in fact, it felt a little unreal to me. And even more because the picture of Gordon, of David Lynch that I have, it's through Gordon, through his character. So for me, he's so alive and he looks younger and all of that. So I'm really disturbed by that. So I prefer to warn you also during this intro about the fact that I might be disturbed for the rest of the season about him appearing on screen. We had also that big scene with our guys going on that trip, you know, into the mountains, finding that lady like that on the floor, Andy being taken by Tallman into his universe. think that is Fireman, and the sense that I found behind that is the fact that, for me, him and the Queen Lady, they are the mom and the dad of all universes. They saw that something went wrong with Earth, with Bob, all of that. So as a fireman, he's there to destroy that fire, you know, that incident, to repair it. So he sent Laura's case. During that moment, he talked with Andy, he showed him his plan, but through pictures, different pictures, that Andy, like, I was like, how can you understand it? You never watched the show Twin Peaks, so you can't understand it, and it's Andy, you know. So I was really suspicious about that, but in fact, it seems that Andy understood everything, understood that he has to protect that lady, to keep her safe and all, so good job, Andy. All of that, it was already a lot of things to process. We had Sarah, after that, opening her own face with electricity stuff into it, killing someone. That was the most what the fuck moment. Like, what's happening? Was she like that since a long time? Since how long? For what reason? Or maybe right there it's not truly Sarah, but where is the real Sarah? If it's the case, what the fuck is happening with all of that? So that's in at the end, you know, with the girls talking about what happened to Billy. Like, clearly my brain was not focused enough on what was happening to understand that that girl was Tina's daughter and not Audrey's daughter. At the end I understood, but really that was a mess for me. I didn't even talk about that guy who, into another town, was taken, you know, kidnapped by Torment, by the fireman, who told him to do all of that with the gloves and also to go to Twin Peaks, like he's gonna be part of the plan at some point. I don't know how, but like I said, I don't think that he's the only one who had a reveal like that, who was visited by the fireman, who is involved into that plan. So I'm not asking myself the question, why that guy? I'm more like, when are you gonna be useful? When are you going to be a part of it? Something which was weird is the fact that someone bought his tickets and that it can't be the fireman. It has to be someone into the real world. So who? Dark Cooper? Maybe they're afraid of that. The last episode was exhausting. My mind exploded during it. And I have the impression that now all of the episodes that I'm gonna watch are gonna be like that, because we're close to the end of this season 3, which is the end of the show. So they have in fact to connect everything together and to make big reveals, big moments of action, really things happening on screen. And for Twin Peaks, which is a slow show, you know, a slow process, it feels weird to have so many things at the same time, and I feel overwhelmed by all of these reveals and all. But that's it. Now at least I'm prepared for that. I know what they can do, so I'm prepared for that. It's a short intro. 8 minutes, it's a short intro. Let's go for it. I told you on my Patreon you have longer reaction part with the level 2, full reaction part with the level 3. It's the best way to support me if you want and if you can. Let's go for this episode.
Ed, I've come to tell you something.
Hey, where's your car? How'd you get here?
I walked.
You walked?
Ed, I've come to tell you I changed.
You have?
Yes, and Ed, you know I love you so much.
No, you do, Nadine.
But I've been a selfish bitch to you all these years. I've known since forever you love Norma and she loves you. I kept the two of you apart because of my jealousy. I manipulated you, Ed.
No, you
Okay.
Oh, no, you know it's true. I want you to be free.
Okay.
I'm fine now. I'm shoveling myself out of the shit.
Have you been watching that show, Jacoby's?
You know about it. Are you diverse or not?
Happy. Just thinking of you two being happy. And I love you and always will. But true love is giving the other what makes them happy.
You're right, Nadine, and you seem to be okay, but it's you, and you have that reveal because of a shovel also.
Ed, you are free. Go and enjoy.
Okay. You're giving him the shovel? Did you sign the divorce papers at some point? Oh, you feel free for real.
Everything has changed. I just spoke with Nadine. She's giving me my freedom.
Adam, I'm so sorry.
What? No! I'm not blaming her, you know, like, she waited her entire life for that at some point. She was tired of waiting how many years ahead? The timing, the timing!
What can I get you, Adam?
Cup of coffee. And a silent red tap.
So, I asked you to stop by because I have something to tell you.
About the pie. You refuse.
To Norma's double R.
No, and you refuse to change the recipe of the pie.
I'm exercising my option for you to buy me out.
What? But why?
Family reasons.
I thought you told me you didn't have any family.
Oh, I have a wonderful family.
She has chili.
I want to take care of them. I just spread myself too thin worrying about all these diners. I want to spend more time at home.
Making a wish.
I'm just sorry you're not going to be part of what is going to be a great success.
Oh, and I know it will be. And I wish you the best of luck, Walter. But I looked at my contract. I'm going to keep the double R's free. And you're going to buy my shares of the other franchises.
7 diners full of happy, satisfied customers.
And I'm happy with just one.
And to not associate her name with your diners in which you are changing her recipes. Are you gonna make me cry? You had the coordinates thanks to Ray. Coordinates to that, please. Is it the station? That station? Are you the man with a bird? You know the homeless guy in episode 8? Le monde qui des moments. A meeting reunion above something. A meeting reunion.
I'm looking for Phillip Jeffries.
Asking to who? The black ghost. The one who helped you to survive. Who revived you. You're not the one who killed everyone. You're not the one. See, we have several black ghosts. The coordinates, it was for that. Ah, like, you know, like the trees, we have something like the trees. And we're really gonna see Phillip Jeffries? I don't get it. See, I'm really like that, like. You helped Dark Cooper? Bob? It has been a long time that you didn't clean yourself, right? Machine making smoke.
Oh, it's you. Jeffries. Thank God.
He became a robot?
What? Did you call me 5 days ago? I don't have your number. So it was someone else who called me. We used to talk. Yes, we did. Well, now, I'm not going to talk about Judy. In fact, we are not going to talk about Judy at all.
I remember.
You showed up at FBI headquarters in Philadelphia and said you'd met Judy.
But that you know that because Cooper knows that. But it was not you, Dark Cooper, during that moment.
You are Cooper.
They share memories.
Phillip.
But right now, Dark Cooper, Bob is in front.
About Judy. Who is Judy?
I don't know.
Does Judy want something from me? Why don't you ask Judy yourself?
Where is she?
Let me write it down for you.
4, 8. What? Judy, is it the woman that Andy found? Wants to save?
Who is Judy? You've already met Judy. Do you mean I've met Judy?
Cooper met her, I think, at the Purple Ocean situation. I'm only expressing myself with quotes, but normally if you watched all of my binge watching, you know what moment I'm mentioning.
Who is Judy?
The woman with no eyes, like... When the phone rings, someone has to respond.
I recognize you back at the farm. I've seen your picture in your fancy FBI suit. Don't come any closer.
Where did you see that picture?
My mom had it.
Yes, you recognized Cooper.
Audrey Horn.
No, she's your mom, I don't understand.